Gotta put the thinking glasses on. Let's see here. Is it gonna work this time? I got the thinking glasses on. Dennis, I don't know what happened. Maybe my internet's gonna go out, because it does that sometimes, because I don't live in, like, the best location with the best Wi-Fi. But let me see if I can... make sure it's gonna work. Alright. Possibly fixed. Let's see here, did that work? Alright. Hello, everybody. If we lose it again, I'm gonna cry. That's not me. Straw Hat Midas won. Did I make it to a point where there's bots incorporating me? Or acting as if they were me? Hello, everyone. Hello. Dennis, can you hop into the Discord if you're in it? If not, shoot me an email with the link to that person's channel. Yeah, can you, like, reach out so I can try and get that, like, report them and then send me a link to their profile so I can try and, like, make a post being like, if you get contacted by anyone who's not me, it's not true. Inusa, welcome. DQXY, how we doing? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the stream going down a few minutes ago. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes I don't live in, like, a city, and I have, like, Spectrum, so, like, Wi-Fi is not great. For those of you just hopping in, there is apparently now someone, or maybe multiple people, who are trying to hop in and make, like, at Straw Hat Midas looking channels, but they're not actually me, and they're like posting clips and stuff. The clips I'm fine with if you clip the stream. I don't care about that. The impersonating me and trying to, like, solicit people for money is crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not that big of a channel. I'm grateful for how big we are. We're at 33,000 subscribers. We just started a year ago, just over a year ago. And I have been loving it ever since. Yeah, Dennis, hop in the Discord if you can, and then shoot me a message with who that, like, what the channel is. Just, like, a screenshot or something, or, like, a link to that channel. That would be great. That way I can, I can get that thing, I can get YouTube to, like, look into it, because I don't, like, that's not safe. Shout out Straw Hat 11. I'm glad you guys are liking the videos. I'm doing the streaming thing mostly just for fun, just so I can talk to you guys. I feel like it's easier than, like, responding to a comment, because I can just say words. It's like voice to text, but I'm on camera. But yeah, loving that. But yeah, people have to be lame. Sometimes, I don't know, people just don't like nice things. I got a Switch 2 I'm trying to give away, and now people are trying to scam each other for it. It's crazy. By the way, if you're subscribed, you have a chance to win the Switch 2. If you're watching live and you're not subscribed, that'd be cool if you would. It'd be cool if you do that. It'd be pretty cool if you did. Diet Baja Blast. I thought it was weird since so you're doing the giveaway at 50K. Yeah, we're not like we're decently close to 50K. We're closer than we were 6 months ago. I was gonna do 100K, but I'd rather do 50K because I bought it and I want to give it away. It's just sitting there. I'm gonna switch to a fire type. Yeah, this part is not great. If someone wins from out of the country, I have to look into laws about that. But I could just give away something. When's the next Emerald Nuzlocke? Emerald Nuzlocke is gonna come back next week. I was gonna do that on either Tuesday or Thursday next week. I'll put a pin in it and circle back. I was thinking about doing either the Emerald Nuzlocke or I was thinking about switching to Ironmon. Because I've seen those and they look great. Your comment messed with the stream. I'm using a Pro. This is the original Switch Pro controller. I'm gonna get the new one, but I haven't done that yet. You love the videos? Thanks, Casper. I hope your comment didn't mess with the stream. I feel like it wouldn't, but you know. Oh well. If it did, I forgive you. Unfortunately, they seem to have deleted the comment and account for me to report to you. Maybe they're here. They're among us right now. They know we're onto them. I'll make a post about it later on the YouTube, being like, if it's not from me, in order to win, I'm going to message the person on Discord from my Discord that's linked to our community. You're not going to get a message on YouTube. You won't. I promise. But yeah, we're out here just surviving. Got the regular Pro controller. I don't need the new one. Yo ho ho. That's definitely Brooke. Yo ho ho. Poison jab? Who's trying to learn poison jab? Oh, absolutely. 50, 80, yeah. Better. How are you going to ship it to the winner? I was going to have the person just like send me their address on Discord or something in like a private Discord message. Or if they want, I can just send them. They're going to have the option to either get a gift card for the amount of a Switch 2 bundle. So like $500-ish, or the console itself, and I will just sell the console for a reasonable price, or give it to like my brother or something. I don't know, just like give it to a family member. I'm gonna give them the option because I don't want to just be like, here, you want a Switch 2, and they're like, I already have one, and then I'm like, oh, well, that stinks. Am I big into One Piece? I am big into One Piece. I started watching One Piece in like 2004 on 4Kids TV. You know, like the really bad dub they did on that? Yeah, that's when I started watching it as a kid. Very much enjoyed it. Then I didn't really watch it until middle school. And then I started watching it, and then I've just like, I'll go through breaks where I would like not watch it. Like I missed all of Dressrosa. And then I caught back up through Dressrosa, and then I stopped like a little bit into Wano, and then I caught back up during Wano, and now I'm caught up on everything. Verifying you? I don't know if I did verify you. Yeah, Sanji had the lollipop and sounded like he had been like punched in the neck a couple times. My favorite One Piece character... Oh, that's hard. I think my favorite is... Are we talking Straw Hats or just, like, overall One Piece character? Because that's very different answers. I think my favorite One Piece character... Maybe it's recency bias because of the recent episodes, but Kuma's great. Basic answer, my favorite character is Luffy. Just because that's, like, the character that I've always, like, connected with. My second favorite character, like, not Straw Hat, more obscure answer is... I really like Kizaru. Admirals are pretty sick. Light Fruit. Fred, hey, been binging your videos lately and I love them. Shout out Fred. Big W for Fred. And any recommendations from non-Mario and Pokemon games for Switch? Love Fire Emblem if you're into the turn-based strategy. I like... What else is there? I like... Xenoblade, the entire series is on Switch. Those are always fun. If you're into, like, Xer games, I think it gets a lot of hate. Switch Sports is okay. It's kind of like Wii Sports, but, like, worse. Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, that's a great one. I know you said not Mario. It's not really. It's Paper Mario. It's Mario, but flat. The portrait stream stop? It looks like it's up still. Huh. Weird. I'll have to double check. But yeah, no, there's a good amount of solid Nintendo first-party games that are on there. I know Luigi's Mansion is great. That's not technically Mario, even though he's in it. If you're looking for no Mario at all, or no Pokemon at all, Persona 5 Royal's on there. I'm a big Persona guy, at least Persona 5. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Echoes of Wisdom is an underrated Zelda game. I will say I am a very big fan of that. Yeah, there's a pretty solid amount of solid Switch games. Oh, you've played all the Mario games? Yeah, that'll do it. Ooh, I don't want a Tyranitar. Yeah, I would absolutely give Xenoblade a try. I think Xenoblade is Nintendo's most underrated series. The games are 1 billion hours long, so that's nice if you like long games. Have I played all the games I've talked about? Yes. So before I started the channel, I bought a capture card in, like, I have an old channel from, like, 2010, and if I'm going to talk about a game on the channel, I have played it, and maybe have not, like, beaten it or 100% it, but I have at least played it to make an opinion. I think the only time I've talked about a game that I haven't played is, like, when I'll mention, like, prior to Brothership or Jamboree coming out, I just showed trailers of those, and I was like, these are going to be great, and then one of them was pretty good, the other one is Brothership. Brothership's not bad, let me rephrase. Brothership is fine, just really badly paced. But I like One Piece, so pacing doesn't bother me. Is there any games I haven't played that I've talked about? I'm trying to think. Unless I explicitly say that I haven't played this, like, I'll at least, like, sample the game. Oh, that's a good one. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, I don't own. My uncle owns it because he got it for his kids, and I have played it there, but I don't outright own it. I think I prefaced that whenever I talk about it. But I could be wrong. I don't own Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. I feel like I shouldn't. That game kind of... I wouldn't buy that. I don't recommend it. Pikmin, absolutely played all the Pikmin games. Enjoy those. Those are all great. Even Pikmin 2. Some people don't like the caves. I like the caves. Let's see here. How do I... Oh, wait, you bought the Joy-Cons? Shout out, Jeremy. What color did you get? You didn't tell me. Alright, where are we headed next? I think I beat this gym. What is the next gym on the list? I think it's water. And I think I'm ready to go there. I'm going to do a Pikmin 4 stream through at some point. I want to play that again. And I just am waiting. I hope they make a... Does anyone know, did they make a Switch 2 version of Pikmin 4? What's going on? There's a gaggle of Pokemon out here. Sometimes I worry about playing the new franchises because I don't know where to start with them. Yeah, like, if you hop into... You got the blue and red? Nice. That's the OG Joy-Con. I kind of miss with the Switch 2. I was kind of disappointed they only went for one color of Joy-Con off the rip. I know eventually they'll offer more variety, but I like having the custom Joy-Con options, like the Zelda ones. I think Fortnite even had some, which were fine, but like, it's Fortnite. I don't really. I used to play Fortnite. I'm not above it. Why do you live in a home? Because I don't want to live in a street. What do you mean? Why do I live in a home? It's not like when you send like the elderly to, like, we're putting you in a home. It's like a house. Oh yeah. Diet or Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zero Sugar. We hitting. Why do I live in a house? Because I don't want to live on the street. You mean instead of an apartment? I think if I lived in an apartment, I think I would be stabbed by my neighbors. Pikmin 1 I found pretty hard. Is it going to be like this throughout? Pikmin 1 is arguably, I don't want to say it's the most difficult, because that one just has that strict 30-day. Why am I wearing clothes on my live? Now that's a question I can get. Pikmin 1 is hard probably because of the 30-day time limit, and is a game that encourages you to replay it multiple times just to do better. I personally like it, and I've been playing it since I was a kid, so like when I play it, I can shave it down. I think I can beat the game in like 17 days as opposed to the 30. And I'm talking about get all of the ship parts. So that's fun. Paper Mario. Blech. Sorry, I can't even get sticker star. Sorry, I gag whenever I think about that game. What was I saying? Oh, but I think Pikmin 2 is more difficult because the caves are just really annoying to get through. I think Pikmin 3 is probably the easiest in the franchise because you can micromanage 3 characters, and that makes it pretty easy. Bonus, how we doing? Just a Sonic fan, how's it going? We got so many new faces. I mean, I think Just a Sonic fans returning. I've seen you before. Alright. I need a train. I'm thinking I'm gonna do, after this battle, I think I'm gonna do some dens. And I'm gonna get some candies. I think it's a good time to snag some candies. I I've done a couple, so I guarantee I have some candies I could use. When does Tinkaton evolve? Let's check my Pokédex app. Guys, if you don't have a Pokédex app, I don't know what you're doing. Tinkatuff, when do you evolve? You evolve at level 38. We got a while. U-turn? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna use Rapid Spin. Nothing sets up spikes in this game anymore. Clauncher. It's gonna get got. It's going to get got. It doesn't understand. Guys, I'm so excited for Bonanza. Chat, are you guys looking forward to Bonanza? I think did they confirm it's made by the Odyssey team? Are they still throwing Terra Raid events? I think there is, but I don't think they have the Terra Rayquaza anymore. But I think they're still doing a good amount of different events for Terra Raids. Do I think World is worth $80? No. Like, not yet, at least. If they do a bunch of free updates, like when Donkey Kong comes out, if they give out a free Donkey Kong pack with like more Pauline skins, more like racetracks, they redo some more routes and racetracks, I think then it would be worth it, but I don't know. I'm just not super. I love World so far. It's one of my favorite Mario Kart games. $80 is crazy for any game. It could be literally any game, and I think $80 is crazy. I play a lot of games on Steam as well as a Switch, so I live the best of both worlds. I get like a $50 game for like $6 on Steam, and I get a $50 game for $80 on the Switch. Bonanza is confirmed to be nice. Okay, cool. So it's going to be peak. I'm excited. If there's any colors they have. I want some sort of variant in colors for my Switch 2. I don't know. I think there's a pretty solid variety of colors for the Switch Joy-Cons. I think the Switch 2, I know you can get like custom made ones. I want a real Switch 2 Joy-Con to come out. That's like red and blue. Like the original. I know they have like the red and blue highlights. Give me new. Alright, we're bidding. $15,000. $40,000. This man gave me $50,000. I'm throwing all of it. This man thinks. I got ballin'. They have any colors at GameStop, red and blue ones. I'm glad they have a good amount of options at GameStop. I'll be honest. GameStop has been. I've heard great things about them recently. I'm excited for. I want them to keep doing what they're doing and like actually care about games. But then again, I heard them say something along the lines of GameStop's future is not in games, and then that what are you gonna call the place? Stop games? What why? What is GameStop's future in if it's not in games? Arcades? They're gonna open a Chuck E. Cheese? Actually, I would go to that, but still. Yeah, that was interesting. They said that you could game share Bonanza with the Switch 1, but the game's not, correct me if I'm wrong, the game's not going to be available on the Switch 1. It's only on the Switch 2 unless you're game sharing it. What? You have the same game, Palmas? Nice. Yeah, no, I'm playing, Scarlet, I'm playing it on the Switch 2 because I played it a couple times on the Switch and it ran terribly. But now it actually works really well, so I'm very much enjoying it with the upgrades. You prefer the black over the original Switch Joy-Cons? I like variety is my thing. Like, I'm glad they have the option. I'm glad they... I don't know. I think, like, having a variety of colors, even if I'm not going to use them, is great. Like, my daily driver Joy-Cons for a while were the white Joy-Cons from the OLED. I like those a lot, and then I mostly use the Pro Controller anyways. Is the Pro 2 controller worth it? I actually don't know. I've heard a lot of people say it's a big upgrade. I didn't see a need to upgrade from the original if it works on the console. Like, no issues. Like, I think it has back buttons, and I think the sticks and buttons feel better, but I don't have any problems with my original Pro controller, so I didn't have a reason to switch. I just didn't see, like, a need to upgrade. Eventually I'll upgrade, but, like, today is not that day. I personally just think that, like, I still want to order the GameCube controller from NSO. I've turned away from GameStop and gone for more local-owned game shops. Oh, I absolutely prefer local game shops. I just think that they handled the launch of the Switch the best. Target handled it the worst. And then I think Walmart is somewhere in the middle, because I think Walmart canceled a bunch of people's pre-orders, just surprisingly. I've played a good amount of Sonic games. I've played all of the originals, 1, 2, 3, 3 and Knuckles. Unleashed I liked. I've liked Sonic Heroes a lot. Sonic Riders 1 was a lot of fun. I've played the Sonic racing games. I'm getting ready for Kart World. Really excited for that. I've played a good amount of Frontiers. I never ended up finishing it. Shame on me. I played... What else have I played, Sonic-wise? I feel like there's more. Oh, I played Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic... what was the other one for Switch? Black Knight and... Like, not Knights. Why do I want to say Knights? Sonic... Chat, what's the one where Sonic goes to, like India? I don't know if that's actually what happens, but that's what my brain is telling me. I played all of them on the Wii. I had to, because I made a video about Sonic on the Wii. I'm in the process of, like, making a new Sonic video. Oh, I liked Sonic, oh, what was it? On the Dreamcast. Oh, I played both the adventure games. Like those a lot. Sonic... What is it? Your Google? I am Google. I have Google. Actually, now that you mention it. Sonic Shuffle? Was that it? The Mario Party clone? Yeah, Sonic Shuffle. That was fun. Sonic Mega Collection was always great. I played a lot of Sonic games. Big fan. I even somewhat thought Sonic 06 was alright. I know it's a controversial take. I just enjoyed it as a child, so, like, I was like, alright. Yeah, Sonic Adventure I liked a lot. I was thinking of Sonic Shuffle. I want to play... I'm going to do a stream through. I have a plan for a video, I just haven't played the games recently enough to, like, make an opinion. I'm going to do a video about Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Because I have fun ideas for it. I'm just going to do another thing. I want to unlock more traversal abilities. So I'm just going to do another of the... Give me that. What is this? We'll do a den first. Your favorite character, Shadow? I don't want to challenge as a group. Cancel. You canceled. 6980. What's super... we'll just do challenge alone. Let's go for it. Sonic 06 was ruined by being rushed and by the fact that half the Sonic team was working on it. Yeah, no, Sonic 06 was... I think, like... Sonic 06 was the definition of just blown potential because they had an opportunity to make something really good. It looked great, and then it's just not good. I did like parts of it, though. There were some parts, when it was good, it was good. But the majority of the game was just really bad. Like, Silver is a sick character who was done terrible. I have not played Expedition 33. So, I started it, and then I threw up, because I was sick, and then I just never touched it again. I do want to beat through it, though. That is on my list of games I need to play, because I didn't buy it. I have Game Pass, so I've just been waiting to actually play it. I need to actually, like, sit down and play it, though. I've heard it's like Game of the Year contender. I have Game Pass, and then I just don't play any of the games on Game Pass. I just get Game Pass because I'm just like, oh, this sweet new game's coming out, and then I don't play it. My favorite Zelda. I'm doing a video on my ranking every Zelda worst to best. My favorite Zelda is Wind Waker. I know it's not like the best Zelda game. It's just my personal favorite. I'm aware there are a lot of issues and a lot of like carrying people around in dungeons. I just really like it. I like sailing on boats. My favorite on Switch 2 right now, probably Mario Kart World, because it's like the only... It's like the only game. I know there's like Sonic and Shadow Generations, and then there's other stuff, but I think this is like the game right now. You're on the hunt for a shiny Rockruff right now? Nice. If you catch one, let me know. Ooh, is that a Palo Sand? I'll take that. This is the coolest shiny, I will say. I think Palo Sand is the coolest shiny in the game. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed, this is a great chance to do so. Because look, I'm perched on my chair and begging. Level 30 is crazy. I'm not mentally and physically prepared for this. Brutal Swing. I'm gonna switch Pokemon. I can just like one-hit this with a fire type move. Ocarina of Time, because if I turn off the game, I'll start back at the village, which is annoying. I like Ocarina of Time. I think I always get yelled at when I talk about it because I say Ocarina wrong. Ocarina. Ocarina. I say Ocarina like Macarena. Because I can't read, and also that instrument's not real. Have you ever seen someone play the ocarina? I didn't think so. I think the ocarina is the friends we made along the way. Sleep is so annoying. Let me fight! I coughed, I apologize. You're making a video ranking every New Super Mario Bros. 2 boss? Nice. New Super Mario Bros. I want to make a video about just the New Super Mario Bros. Games. Because they're not underrated. They're absolutely incredibly popular. I just want to talk about them. Actually, not this week's video, but I am talking about a portion of New Super Mario Bros. In my next week's video. You've been thinking about playing Majora's Mask and Minish Cap? Play Majora's Mask and Minish Cap. Both great games for different reasons. Minish Cap you can beat in like a few hours. Like honestly, you can start Minish Cap tonight, like now. If you start Minish Cap right now, you'll be done by 10 o'clock. It is a very fast game. I think they're overhated. I think they get a lot. They just made too many too fast. And there wasn't enough difference between some of the games for a lot of people. So like New Super Mario Bros. DS, revolution. Everyone was shocked that we're getting a new 2D Mario for the first time since Super Mario Land 2. And everyone just lost their mind about it. And then they did it again on Wii, except this time, wow, multiplayer. Crazy. And then they did it again, and it really wasn't very different from the last one. So everyone was just kind of like, New Super Mario Bros. 2 was great. You had the option to collect like a bunch of coins, and I really enjoyed the game. But then it was very similar to the last, and they just didn't do much to change it, especially after coming out after 3D Land, which was another like Mario 2D-ish Mario. People were just like, oh, this is just another New Super Mario Bros. Game. And then they were like, all right, let's do it again with New Super Mario Bros. U. That's beating a dead horse. And they did it within like a few years of one another. And I think that was just too many too fast. If they had taken time, they added like a bunch of crazy new power-ups or something, then I would have been absolutely more into it. But when it originally came out, I was kind of on the whole situation. I still enjoy them all, though. I prefer playing New Super Mario Bros. U on the Wii U, though, as opposed to U Deluxe. Don't rapid spin me. I think I'm battling a little bit out of my realm right now. I can't believe they've done this. I just want more abilities to traverse the world. I miss being able to fly from the DLC. Going back and doing a playthrough of this after you get accustomed to a lot of the new features is rough. You were somewhere else? It's okay. We forgive you. We forgive you, Jeremy. For now. Well, that did more damage than I thought. Great Tusk is fighting in ground. It's okay, man. Don't worry. So fighting, I think Play Rough will do a good amount. They need to do a port of Mario Galaxy to the Switch outside of 3D All-Stars. I've been looking at the price of 3D All-Stars recently. Crazy. It's crazy how expensive that got so fast. Like, I know it stopped being printed like a few years ago, so now there's like a demand. That's why they shouldn't do limited runs of games that people want. You can only buy Mario Sunshine in 2 spots. The GameCube, where you're paying $100, or the Switch, where you're paying $100, but at least you get Mario Galaxy and Mario 64 alongside it. We're getting folded. I'm just gonna let my team die and then just be upset for 2 minutes. Starting to get a headache. I don't know why. I need an aspirin. Sorry, chat. I'm yawning. Speaking of yawn, I could use that move. Hopefully I can get a poison off or something. I'm just gonna die. But like if I can poison it, I'll at least feel a little better about myself. How do you get flying on Meridian? So yeah, in order to get flying on these guys, you have to beat the DLC. Yeah, like to like consistently fly whatever direction you want. It's unfortunate because they locked that behind the DLC, and they also locked. What else did they lock behind the DLC? Or something else that you need the DLC for that just didn't make sense. Oh, just having, you know, any post game. I didn't like Skyward Sword on the Wii, mostly because I'm lazy. That's my only problem with Skyward Sword on Wii, is that I just don't like swinging. It was fun, but I want to like sit down and play it for hours on end, and I couldn't do that. That's why I like it more on the Switch, because I can do both. But I did play it on the Wii, and I had a good time with it. That is the best Zelda for lore. If you like lore, you're gonna love that. All right, we got folded like an omelet. Is there like a way I can check the recommended level? Nope. All right, I think I have. Oops. Is it in this one? No, I think it's all the way over. Yeah. 36 extra small candy. Going to you, my dude. 2 medium candy. Going to you, my dude. Flash cannon? Where's my stat spread? 34. Yeah, I don't need flash cannon. 36 of the... Wow, that was a lot. Shed tail. User create substitute. Alright, so substitute. Taunt. Better than taunt. Lore, like, backstory. So if you want, like... details on, like, how the Zelda world came to be, then that is probably the best game for it. Got a lot of items here I should give out. Heartstone. We're gonna give that to you, my dude. We're gonna give this to you. Quick Claw. Might as well just give that to you. I don't think I have anything for you. Offensive vest that boosts special defense, but it prevents the use of status move. We're gonna give that to you. Alright. What's the best game for Link's backstory and how he becomes Knight of Hyrule? I would personally say Skyward Sword is probably the best. What I did to defeat all the gyms, then get good high-level Pokemon and defeat the Titans, I want to do that. And I did that. I did something similar my first playthrough, but I just like being able to like whip around and Koraidon. And I miss being able to do that. Whenever I go to my other playthrough, if I need to like record something for this game, I just miss being able to like fly around. I just got a high jump, which is nice. But I do need to be able to get better, stronger Pokemon. I admit. I feel like it'd be nice if I could. Let me up. Can I pull a Doflamingo laugh? I can't do Doflamingo. I can do pretty much like anyone else. Let's see, Elite Four's rolled up. Alright, hang on. Alright, let's snap my chair. You gonna do the DLC? I don't know if I'm gonna do the DLC. I'm thinking about it. My thought here is like, this is gonna take me like a few more days of streaming to get through. And then once I get through it, I'm gonna... I don't know. I might do the DLC. I do like the DLC a lot. I like the second DLC a lot. The first one is kind of hit or miss. I do enjoy the characters they introduced. I really like Ogrepon and his whole story. But, I don't know. I just feel like I might do it. Play Ash Gray. I'm still working through... Whenever I start playing a ROM hack, I just go, you know, I'm just kind of here. What kind of run is this? Just regular? Yeah, it's just a regular run right now. I'm just beating through the game. And then, would you guys watch if I probably wouldn't post it on my main channel, on my secondary channel if I did like challenge runs through different games. Like if I did like a water type only run through Emerald, let's say. If I did like a only using baby Pokemon to beat Fire Red. Would you guys watch that? I feel like that would be fun to do. I could stream it and then turn it into a video for the second channel, and then keep doing the regular ones. Also, thanks just as oh, he's talking to me. I thought you were talking to me. I thought you were saying like thanks just as a Sonic fan. Like I didn't understand, but now I do. Guys, we have a problem. I have run out of Diet Mountain Dew in my thermos. What am I going to do about this? I don't think I should drink another one because it's almost 3 o'clock. Veluza. You're a Veluza. I watched Long Ring Long Land such a long time ago, I don't remember his laugh. I also read it after I watched it, so whenever I go back I read it, because that arc, though it had Afro Luffy, I don't remember much about Foxy in the dub. I don't know. Do a Caesar clown laugh. One Piece laughs are wild. You can't do them. I don't understand how these voice actors are doing it. It's like... Sounds like someone getting throat chopped repeatedly. Hot take, I think Strikers Battle League is a fun game with some issues. I think Strikers Battle League just... It is unfortunate that that was the last one to come out, because I think people are just frustrated with how they're handling Mario Sports. There are a lot of things they could have done to make Mario Sports a lot more fun. Unlockables, mini games. They could have done 200 things that would have made this better, would have made it better. Then they just didn't. They were like, we're gonna drip release content forever and deal with it. And then I got all of the different costumes, and then I literally never touched the game again. I also had to sneak that game into a concert. When that came out, it came out like the same day as Gov Ball in New York. So it was very unfortunate, because I went to the Nintendo World Store and they weren't letting me bring anything into Gov Ball, so I had to throw out the case, which was devastating. I really wanted to keep it, and they wouldn't let me. And I feel like that was just a devastating thing. Where's my hat? It's hung up on the wall. Can you guys see it? It's back there. Shauna, I'm sorry if I disappointed. Do I have to swap out? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Shauna, I hung it up. Sometimes I flip-flop between wanting to wear the hat and not wanting to wear the hat. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't. Have you guys seen the price of a 3DS on Amazon recently? Cost $2 billion. No, I made a tweet about it yesterday. It costs more to buy a 3DS on Amazon right now than it does to buy a Switch 2. But the Switch, no, like if you buy a 3DS, I'm not someone who mods consoles, but apparently it's pretty easy to do. Apparently it's like you can get like a shop on there where you can download like 100 games or like hundreds of games for free. You can add like a huge library of like modded stuff. We love you either way. Appreciate it. I'm sorry if I disappoint when I don't wear the straw hat. I want to get a custom made one that fits my head better because I have a large head and it's just unfortunate when I try and wear that. You modded your 3DS a while ago, Nusa? You probably got it. It was affordable, yeah. Now, if you go on Facebook Marketplace, or if you're willing to do like an encounter on Craigslist or whatever, do they still use Craigslist? I don't know. I bought stuff on Craigslist back in the day, and I felt like I was going to get like diddled, but I didn't. Didn't mean I didn't feel that way. But if you can do Craigslist or eBay sometimes has a good deal. Usually people on eBay are trying to like rob you. You can find sometimes a pretty solid deal or two. Whew. I saw there was a thing on the 3DS. I don't know what it's called, but you can like it's like a modded tool you can use to get like any event Pokemon from like past events. I thought that was pretty sick. Got chilling water, there we go. But you can get like modded Pokemon, you can edit your Pokemon. I think it's pretty cool. I was lucky I downloaded Pokemon Bank and stuff before the shop closed. If you mod a 3DS, can you just get Pokemon Bank and stuff? Is that like available still? PKSM, is that what it is? Okay. Oh yeah, I think Kirby on the 3DS was crazy fun. Got the special edition black New Super Mario Bros. 2DS for $200 on eBay. Yeah, everything in the last like 2 years has been gotten stupidly expensive. I don't get it. I bought a modded Wii years ago, Shauna. A modded Wii is one of the best things you can purchase, I'll be honest. I don't have one myself, but my buddy had one when I worked with him at a summer camp, and we played Melee on that thing all the time, and it was like, I think he had 20XX on it, so we could do like custom maps. It was so good. It was so good. I want to do it. Eventually I know I'm gonna break and just go and start modding everything. I mean, luckily if I mess up my Wii, it's fine because I have a couple that I'm not worried about. If I want to mod something, I'll probably start with that. I have too many Wiis. I just keep getting them. They're like $5. You can get a Wii for like $5. Robobot is one of my favorites. And A Link Between Worlds is also great. Alright. What's up next on the list? We've done a Pokemon gym battle. Alright. We've done 4 gyms, 3 of the Path of Legends. I really don't want to do another. What's it called? I did that one already. Alright. I really don't want to do another Team Star. Don't love them, to be honest. Did I do this Team Star base? Where is it? Okay, done. Alright. I don't know what's next, technically, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do that raid. Yeah, Kirby in a mech suit, didn't think I was gonna love. Love it. How am I doing so far, Jeremy? I'm doing great. I really can't complain. I got my first video's gonna go up for Saturday. I will get it done. That means I'm gonna be spending my 4th of July just editing, which I'm fine with. Because I think for the most part, it's a safe choice to not shoot off fireworks inside. And I don't feel like doing that. So, and I don't want to go outside and touch grass. I'm scared. So, I'm just going to stay inside and eat 15 hot dogs and edit the video. And then maybe start a voiceover for the next video. You hacked mythical event Pokemon and Oras for your living decks? Don't tell Nintendo. Nintendo! Nintendo, this guy's cheating! I won't tell Nintendo. I might tell Nintendo. Is that shiny? Are you shiny? No, you're not. You're a fraud. What is that? Impidimp? I don't like it. Is that a shiny Impidimp? I don't know what Impidimp looks like. Are you a shiny? I don't think so. Let's look at this one. Unless there's 2 shinies. Are you a shiny? No, it's not shiny. It's a fraud. Did you guys ever do did you guys ever have to read that book? 1-star raid. This is gonna take 6 seconds. Did you guys ever have to read the book? What was the one? I think it's like The Catcher in the Rye, the one that got John Lennon shot. Yeah, that book sucked. There were that year I had to read a bunch of great books because of school, and I like to read. I'm a reader. I think The Catcher in the Rye is arguably one of the worst books I have read ever. Just this kid who just thinks that everyone's a fraud, and then like falls in love with some random lady he meets on a train. Terrible book. Don't read it. Of Mice and Men is much better. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was the first Pokemon game that I played on 3DS, and they're definitely some of my favorites. I think that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are wildly slept on, even to this day. Like, I know there's like a lot of people like late teens, early 20s are big fans of it because that's like what they grew up with. I personally think it's good, and I grew up with Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire. I still think they're still good. You start with X and Y. You start with X and you're working your way through them all. Platinum's next. Nice. No, I need to finish. I'm currently playing, well, this on stream. I've beaten this a lot recently. So, My next playthrough that I'm working on is Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because I want to do a video on Alola. I think it's just like an underappreciated region. People get really opinionated about Pokemon generations. Like, even the ones that I don't think are the best, some people will say are just like outright bad, and I don't get that. Like, there's something to like about every region. Like Tan Professor Oak. What's my favorite Pokemon game? I think for nostalgia, mine's Crystal. I grew up with the series, so it was my first. I think that my favorite Pokemon game is Emerald, because I think it was just Stockholm Syndrome of being bullied by the Battle Frontier, because I put a stupid amount of hours into it just doing that. But I also just love Hoenn as a region. I also like Platinum a lot. I think that's like up there with my favorites. The run between Hoenn and Unova was legendary. Even honestly, Hoenn through Hoenn the second time was legendary. You can put a capture card into your 3DS. Like, you can just like put one in there. Lee, I am having a great day. Thank you. I'm handsome. That made my day. Guys, yeah, I think I have a crisp jawline sometimes. I think it's just that. I appreciate that, Lee. And I am having a good day. Hope you are as well. So, Sonic, you missed... there was a fist fight on stream. I beat up someone who broke into my house, and they're laying there, but I'm not going to show you. Crystal is also a great game, though, Shauna. I think that, like... I think Crystal is my favorite of the games on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I think that's, like, of that generation, I think that's my favorite. Prepare to be raided! That's how my character, in my headcanon, that's how my character talks. Just, prepare to be raided! Like an insane man. Guys, this is how I hold the controller, by the way. Yeah, I might be insane for this, but this is how I play. Guys, I don't think that just a Mario fan is just a Sonic fan on a different account. I think it's someone entirely new. This is a brand new person. Oh. I'm tired today. Oh, I didn't exercise today. I probably should have done that. Because I also didn't exercise yesterday. Mold Breaker allows you to hit Pokemon with moves that they wouldn't have been able to be hit with before. So, like, say you're a flying type, you're normally immune to ground type moves. You would then be able to be hit with ground type moves. Wait, flying, electric for flying. Super effective. But not getting out anymore. Is there a Pokemon? I know there isn't a generation like authentically that does this, but they should do a Pokemon generation that doesn't do fire, water, and grass for starters. I know that it's like a simplicity thing, and I know it's like a historical, like they always do of one fire, one water, one grass. I'm sure there is a type trilogy that you could do that could be starter Pokemon. Like, it could have the same effect, like being like a rock, paper, scissors type situation. They need to do that. I'm gonna call Shigeru Miyamoto, and he's gonna yell at him. Just wondering how many people do I have in my basement? Like 12, and they're not allowed to come out. How many people are in the stream right now? I think there's 22 people watching the long way, and then there's 3 or 4 people watching the tall way on short speed, whatever that's called. Portrait. Yeah, rock, fighting, flying. See, there we go. Do that. Or just do like fire, water, grass, rock, with all having supplemental rock, fighting, flying types. Do that, Nintendo. Make it like a reverse rock, paper, scissors, so no matter what, everything ends up being neutral. Because right now they switch back, so people have a... Like your guy, your rival always picks the Pokemon that will get folded by your Pokemon now. It's not like they're taking the one that has a type advantage, which is crazy. What was the first game that did that? Was that... Oh, Coliseum, yeah, sure, right. Coliseum had Espeon and Umbreon. That was great. That did something cool. And there were evolutions. Love that. I'm going to do a quick plug. Make sure you guys are subscribed and join the Discord if you want to talk with people and me about stuff. Make sure you do... find my Twitter. Is it X? Is it X or Twitter? Join there. That's cool. I don't have an Instagram, but like maybe I'll make one someday. And I'll do like polls or something. Umbreon you have to get... I'm fairly certain that Umbreon is like a nighttime thing. You have to get it, like, you have to, like, friendship at night. What do I think the worst Mario and Luigi game is? Ooh, that's a hot take. I think the Bowser's Inside Story on the 3DS is definitely the stupidest, because it was available on the 3DS. Worst... Probably Paper Jam, just because it was the most, and I don't mean this as a pun, I think Paper Jam was it felt the flattest. That was like mine, like my take. I think the second worst is Brothership, and then Partners in Time, then Dream Team, then Superstar Saga, then Bowser's Inside Story is the best. That's my like ranking. More Pokemon should open up my Union Circle. What's going on, Max? I'm not gonna do that, unfortunately, just because I have neglected to open up the. I still haven't made a Nintendo account for my stream playthroughs. I need to do that. I should do that at some point. I've been saying I want to do that, and then I just stop doing it, and I just never do. I'll do it as soon as I log off this stream. I will make I'll make an email and make a Nintendo account for it. Paper Mario has been having it rough. I think Paper Mario is going the right direction again. So if you look at Mario Party sucked for a while. They went through a dark age. And I think Paper Mario was in its dark age from Sticker Star. Even though I liked it, Color Splash was kind of weird because I had to like flick the cards at the screen. That was kind of strange. Paper Mario, when done well, is great. I just think they need to do it well again. And they need to make Paper Mario that is in the style of Thousand Year Door. I want to look at the sales between Origami King and Thousand Year Door, but Origami King was a step in the right direction. I think Origami King was better than both not better than Thousand Year Door. Origami King is not better than Thousand Year Door. Origami King is better than Sticker Star and what's it called? Color Splash. I enjoyed those. But I think Origami King is just better. I didn't enjoy I lied. I did not enjoy Sticker Star. Right, we're gonna do a couple raids because I need to level up these guys. There's a bunch over here. No, Sean, I agree. They absolutely need to make a new Coliseum. Anything in that world. Ore region was sick. Just underutilized. Why have they not made a new Coliseum? I think if they do something, we haven't had a new Pokemon game, and I'm not counting Detective Pikachu Returns, since this. And I'm fine with Pokemon taking their time and like actually seemingly putting their time and effort into a game, because not getting a new Pokemon game since Scarlet and Violet means they've had a lot more time to actually work on what they're working on and not just rush it. I'm glad they're doing that, but I also want a game. It's hard because like I'm patient. It's been 3 years since we got a new main series game. We're getting ZA this year. And I think we had X and Y. No, I'm sorry. We had Sword and Shield. And then we had like 10 small games in between that. Like the Mystery Dungeon, New Pokemon Snap. And then we got Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet within a year. And now they're just like... Now they're just waiting. Now they're just waiting. You watched yesterday, now how far am I? So right now, we're just doing some raids. But we beat the Water Gym. We beat the Worm... what's it called? Thing? The Titan. And we're currently just doing some raids to get some XP candy so we can level up and ideally catch some more powerful Pokemon so we don't get folded. Because we got absolutely rocked by the big Tusk. Why haven't we had a new Mystery Dungeon? Yeah, I've never ranked the regions because when I do my next Pokemon ranking video, a part of me wants to rank every single Pokemon game from worst to best. Like, literally all of them. It would just be a 2-hour video. Because I'd be talking about every Pokemon game. I might do that, though. It might just be one of my longer videos. I think my one video ranking every Pokemon game from worst to best that came out like a year ago is approaching 1 million. You still chilling, Jeremy? We'd love to see that. Shout out to Jeremy for being in the long way chat. Hold up. Where's the... Have I just neglected the TikTok chat? TikTok chat, I'm sorry. Dalton, you bricked up right now? Guys, Dalton's bricked up in the TikTok chat. That's concerning. Where's the next one? Normal? Set the destination. We got this. Clear the gap! Death. No, I don't want to battle this Choodle. The Pokemon games are fine. I don't think they're good. I just don't think they're... I don't think they're good. They're also just not bad. They're just like the most neutral video games I've ever played. You can play them no matter what your age is, and you'll say that's fine. But there are some games I go back to from like the PS2 era when I was a kid, and I'll play it, and I'll be like, this sucks. How did I like this as a kid? And then, yeah. See, I like playing through Pokemon games multiple times because I'll do something different when I play them again. So like this, I'll use a different starter. Scarlet and Violet is cool because you can kind of like do things in a different order and not have to worry. It makes it more, how do you say, accessible to try and replay things because there's variety. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just made Scarlet... Wait. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just made Scarlet and Violet feel like a different game? I don't know what you meant to say with that. Freaky Forms on 3DS, now re-downloaded it. Yeah, no, I've been playing some games. Like, I want to do a video. Scott the Woz inspired me of, like, your childhood game collection. And I have a bunch of games that I want to revisit that I haven't played in a long time that I guarantee are probably really bad, but I want to try anyways. You do different types of runs. Like right now, you're doing shiny only. You can only play as Luigi. Yeah, I'm gonna do a run where I only play. I'm gonna beat through the game with my feet. Toe only. We'll have a foot cam. It'll be live streamed on some explicit websites. I want to do a stream, so I have a walking treadmill. I was thinking about like bringing downstairs, and I was gonna do a stream where I walk for the entirety of the stream, or pedal. I have like a cycling bike, and I like bike for the entirety of like a long game's like story, like something that has like 100-hour story, like beat through all of, I don't know, Red Dead Redemption 2, not actually what I would play. All of the game, all of the side quests while walking. Probably lose 80 pounds and have legs built like tree trunks, but it'd be cool. Jump. I like being able to do big hops. Oh, nice. You got a big full art Pikachu EX. We love to hear that. Big pulls, big pulls. Guys, I was contacted by a company that I actually kind of wanted to work with. And then they ghosted me, which is devastating. But, like, I get it. Things happen. But it would have been a cool collab. I would have did it for a stream, though, not for a thing. You're a shiny hunter with 530 unique shinies and a bunch of extras and Violet? Nice, dude. Shout out, Genji. I used to be into shiny hunting. I'm coming up with a plan for catching the entire living Pokédex. I don't think I would do it on stream because it would take 100 years, but it would just be like when I can't sleep at night, just work on it. But I want to go through all of the games, capture a full Pokemon Home Dex full of Pokemon. I know you get a gear enough for that, and I want it. Let's have a brick of ice with Mountain Dew flavoring in it. My prized possession is, I went to the store one day. I was getting groceries, and right by the checkout, they had a thing of Pokemon cards. And let me grab it. I got a couple cool ones from PAX at one point, but where's my favorite? This is I got at a gas station, not a gas station, like a Dollar General. I opened, I don't know if you guys can see this well, it's the alternate art sleeping fat Tyranitar. Big fan of that. It's like my favorite card. Catch this Pikachu in a nest ball. You love doing living dexes? Yeah, no, that's my goal. Is like I want to fill out an entire living dex, and then I'll be happy. Guys, let me know in the chat. Do you guys ever get a urge to play Minecraft, even though you're not really a big Minecraft person? Like, I played a lot of Minecraft, like, back in the day when it was a little simpler, but I haven't sat down and, like, played Minecraft in a few years now, and I'm sure there've been a bunch of updates. I've just been getting an urge to just go back and see what's going on, and I might do that soon. Maybe we'll do it on stream. Maybe I'll do like a, I don't know how to set up a server, but maybe we'll pay someone the good dollars to set up a server for us. And we could do like a members like a members server. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, you have to pay for home boxes? That's crazy. I didn't even know that. All right. I clicked the wrong move. It's crazy. We almost got paralyzed off the Ripski. You only play creative, you never actually done the game? I've beaten the game of survival a bunch of times. I used to do modded Minecraft from time to time, like a while ago. But, you never know. Like, I just haven't like had the urge to really get into a Minecraft phase. I just really want to grow a sugarcane farm. Pokemon's got to branch out to other continents. I have a feeling Gen 10 might do Africa or South America. I would love like a South American like region. I know this is Spain, which is not South America, obviously, but I would love for them to do something in a similar capacity to that, where they just like actually go and do something. Group barbecue? We're gonna do a group. I'm a big grill guy, I will say. I feel like when you turn 25, you get into like you have to get into a dad hobby. So a lot of people get into golf. A lot of people get into like I don't know, yelling at people in parking lots. Personally, I got into a grilling thing. Give me some steak. I'm searing it. S&P is the way for me. You're on Scarlet now? Love to hear that. Why did I not switch my Pokemon? I absolutely should have just switched my Pokemon. I'm running into the same issue. I read too much. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying the next generation is going to be Grease Noah. We have so many Noahs in the chat right now, and that's crazy because, fun fact, my name is Noah as well. So whenever I say it, do you guys ever like say your name in a capacity where like you don't know? Like, you ever say your name to somebody and like you're talking to them? Like I had a roommate whose name was Noah, so there was two Noahs in the house. So someone would say it, and me and him would just go. Man, we got Noah Doyle, Noah somebody, Noah Hat Midas. Too many Noahs. We're gonna have to have a culling games. Alright, I'm not reading this one. It's not worth my time. and suffering. Let me up there. Let me up there. There's an item. Alright, well, not only is it rude, I'm never going to cover financially or emotionally. Alright, map. There's a good amount over this way. We'll go over here. What's happening? I glitched out. Alright, this is a flying Terra type, so we don't really have any... Oh, I have this Pikachu. What is a Pikachu? I don't even know what attacks this thing has, but we're gonna try our dangest. Oh. See, I went by my last name for like a very long time because of that, because like we have 2 Noahs in the house. It was great. What did this do? Use Spark. Unfortunately, I haven't set up trades on this yet, Joshua. I haven't set up a Nintendo account on my stream playthrough, and this is like a separate profile than my normal one, where I do have a Nintendo account, so I don't have online. I apologize. But if you join the Discord, Josh, there's a bunch of people in there who play Pokemon, and I'm sure someone has Scarlet and can trade with you. It's on the channel page if you just go in that way. Not just 1, but 2. Anyone in chat? Can anyone help Josh in chat? Anyone, we're trying to do Josh a service. The Discord, so if you hop on the channel page, and you go to like the links at the top, if there's a link in the bio for Discord. And then there's a section called Pokemon. There's a channel for Pokemon. If you just want to hop in there and just shoot a message, I'm sure someone can hand you, help you with whatever you need. I feel like Greece would become a bit later because it would be similar to Paldea and Alola. But it would be awesome because it can have awesome locations. Is there a different chat? Yeah, so I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube right now. So we have, I'm not just making up people, I promise. The TikTok Live is not as prevalent. I'm not super, I post mostly on YouTube for like my videos. I could post my long form videos on YouTube, but like, I don't know if they would do well over there. I think I've posted a video or 2 in the long form that way, but... Oh, see, Josh, Shauna said that she can help you out. She is Scarlet. Shout out, Shauna. W's in the chat. I don't know how to check that. My TikTok thing just says like a dashboard, and it says that I've had 129 total people, and I've gained a follower, and I've gotten 600 likes. But I don't know how many are in... Oop, click the button. Oh, that's cool. You can add a little... Oh, that's actually awesome. See, we're learning things. I don't know how many people are watching currently, because whenever I go and check on TikTok, it doesn't, like, show me that I'm live, because I'm streaming from my computer. I keep trying to fly, but I can't. No, I keep hitting challenge as a group because I can't read. I don't like how it's challenge as a group first on the list. You have 2 phones. Jeremy is one for the plug and one for the low. Is that how it goes? I don't know. I don't listen to music very often. I'm not a big music guy. When I do, I listen to classical and smooth jazz. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Nothing against classical and smooth jazz. I don't really listen to a lot of music. I don't know. I feel like that's a hot take that I don't listen to much music. Ow. Bullying. Yeah, I never ended up completing the Scarlet and Violet Pokédex. I did on Sword and Shield, and then Scarlet and Violet came out, and I just never ended up getting, like, around to it. I need to do that. Gen 10 on a different planet. Like, Gen 10's on the planet that, the dimension that you go or the people are from in Sword and Shield. Not Sword and Shield, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We'll catch this Phanpy. Oh, my lower back. Oh, you have a T-Mobile and an iPhone 12? Nice. I have an iPhone, I don't even know what iPhone I have. Whatever the new one is. Because I had an iPhone like 11 for a very long time. I ended up getting a new one because I went into the store and they were like, this is the last year you can get full, like a good amount of trading credit for your phone. And I was like, well... might as well. Alright. Is that a Pikachu? Kill it. I wish that you got more XP from doing these auto battles. It would make training and grinding so much easier. What's my favorite Pokemon gen? I think Gen 5, I think, is my overall favorite. Oh, this isn't even worth my time. It's a 1-star raid. Alright, how many... Let's see here. Let's go to bag. Let's look at our candy selection. Play rough, absolutely. I'm trying to get a Tinkaton. Brutal Swing is not the best move. I'm realizing. So we're going to use that. Alright. So I don't think it's going to listen to me anymore until I beat a gym, which is annoying. But might as well. Might as well. Banned. Okay. we got a Tinkaton. I think it's gonna stop listening to me, so I gotta go beat a gym. Gigaton Hammer, yes. Probably Metal Claw. Don't need Metal Claw. Who needs Metal Claw? I like Tinkaton. It's one of my favorite new Pokemon. And then you're gonna get the rest of these. Alright. Wait, we also have... How many regular rare candies do we have? 2? You can have those. Alright. Let's go to a gym fight. It has to be a gym. What's the next gym on the list? I think it's Larry. Alright, Larry. Yeah, we're going to do Larry's. We're going to do Larry. Actually, hold up. I think we're going to go here and then go around to Larry. We're going to do this the smart way. Alright, Larry. AKA the exceptional everyman. In the real world, we just call him Larry. Can I get a cat and name it Larry? You're using T-Mobile on Wi-Fi? Nice. See, Wi-Fi... arguably the best invention. What level are you, Gabite? Because this could be a great replacement for Cyclizar, which is a shame because I just leveled it up so much. Let's see. Alright, well, it died. W friend, no, that's a huge friend move right there. I don't use Scary Face. I have a very scary face in real life. My Pokemon don't need to have that. Alright, we're just going to whip through here as fast as we possibly can. Larry, I'm coming. Item. Give me that. Give it to me. What's that? Oh, it's a Master Wolf. I don't like these Murkrow. L Murkrow. We're getting there. I think Terra Shards end up changing your Pokemon's Terra type. I could be wrong. I've never really ended up using them. I think if you get like 10, you can change your Pokemon's Terra type. Alright, the goal is to pretty much replace almost every Pokemon in this team at some point besides Tinkaton, Fuecoco, and Tyranitar, or Larvitar. Ow, I've crashed into a child. Oh, it's 3:30 already? Well, chat, I think I'm going to end the stream here, and then we're going to start off on... Depends on... Guys, you might get the unheard of Friday stream tomorrow. You never know. It depends on what's going on the 4th. So, it's possible. I'm not making any promises. I may stream tomorrow. I do need to finish the video for Saturday, so I have to cut the stream here. But I will be live again on Tuesday at the absolute latest. And if you're not subscribed yet, do so. Follow me on my socials, go on the channel. Shout out to the big chatters today. We got Anusa, the Noahs, Shauna, everybody. I appreciate you being here. I hope to see you on Tuesday. And